So now we're going to talk about applications of arithmetic sequences. And in example 1, it says Keisha devised a week-long study plan to prepare for her finals, and on the first day she plans to study for 75 minutes. In each successive day, she's going to increase her study time by 45 minutes. And the question is asking us, how many hours will Keisha have studied after 1 week? So we're not looking for just the 7th term, what the number of hours is that she studied on the 7th day. It's asking for the total number of studied hours, studied after 1 week. So we want to add up A1, A2, A3, all the way through A7 and add up all the study time for each day. So first we need to find our nth term. So our nth term is A1 plus D times N minus 1. Well, it says her first day, she's planning to study for 75 minutes. So A1 is 75. Then she's going to increase her study time by 45 minutes each day. So that's going to be your common difference because that's what you have to increase to go from day to day, just like each term represents a number of hours per day. Now we need to figure out what A7 is. So A7 would be 75 plus 45 times 7 minus 1. When you put that in the calculator, you're going to get 345. Now this isn't in hours because if you look back, everything they're giving us is in minutes. 75 is in minutes and 45 is in minutes. So this 345 represents minutes. Okay, so keep that in mind because at the end we're going to have to change this to the number of hours. So now we can find our S7, this is just the number of hours she studied on the 7th day. And they're asking for all the hours that she studied over the whole week. So we have to add up A1, which represents the number of hours she studied on the first day, plus A2, which is the number of hours she studied on the second day, etc. So when we plug that into our formula, we have N is 7, so I have 7 times, and then A1 is 75, plus A7 is 345, and then you divide by 2. So when you put that in on the calculator, you get 1,470 minutes. So the whole week, from day 1 to day 7, she studied a total of 1,470 minutes. Now the question wants it in hours. How many hours will Keisha have studied after 1 week? So we have to take 1,470 minutes and divide by 60 to get that she studied for 24.5 hours. Okay. In example 2, it says a boulder rolled down a mountain traveling 7 feet in the first second. Each successive second, its distance increased by 9 feet. How far did the boulder travel after 10 seconds? So again, we don't want to know how far it traveled on the 10th second. We want to know how far total it traveled in the entire 10 seconds. So this again is going to be a partial sum. So I have to set up my nth term. It says the first second was 7 feet. So that's going to be our A1. And then each successive second, it increased by 9 feet. So that's going to be your common difference because to get from 1 second to the next second, you have to keep adding 9 feet. So there's our nth term. We need to now find our 10th term so we can plug everything in the formula. So when I take 7 plus 9 times 10 minus 1, I'm going to get 88. So I know that A1 is 7, A10 is 88. So now I can plug it into my partial sum formula, and we're looking for the sum of the first 10 terms, so we're looking for S10. So I'm going to have 10 times 7 plus 88 all over 2. So when I take 7 plus 88 and divide by 2 and then multiply by 10, I'm going to get 475. And this is in feet. This is how far it's traveled in feet.